Today marks an absolutely massive day for Coventry City as they are in the playoffs to make it to the Premier League. And I think if you told any Coventry fan that 12 months ago, they wouldn't believe you. So today we are rebuilding Coventry. We are going to take them from the Championship, where I hope they get out of today, right up to the Premier League and seeing how well we can do for 5 years with Coventry City. What's going on there, guys? Ken Vick here and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another rebuild, and today is a rebuild where I've got no idea what's going to happen. Honestly, in 24 hours I will know who is going up. Is it Coventry? Is it Luton? I've had to take a massive gamble this weekend, so I've actually done both of them. So today is Coventry, a 5-year rebuild. Tomorrow will be Luton, a 5-year rebuild, and it's because I genuinely cannot pick these two apart. And I thought, what a better way to do it than use the PEP Guardiola 3-2-4-1 tactic to also do this. Now, if you didn't see the PEP tactic the other day, I've actually not got it loaded in quite just yet. Let me get it back loaded in. It's the 3-2-4-1 used by Pep Guardiola in real life. And the test for both these rebuilds is going to be, can this tactic realistically take Coventry and take Luton right to the very, very top? I'm sceptical, but we'll have a little look. And what I'm going to be doing as well is, because of how well both these managers have done in this season, I'm going to be locking in Mark Robins for Coventry and I'm locking in Rob Edwards for Luton. But this one is all about Mark Robins. He's going to be taking Coventry. He's going to do all the training, all the transfers, everything other than the tactic, because I'm locking in this Pep tactic, hence why Pep is on the thumbnail and he is here. He's given Mark some tactical advice. It's a 3-2-4-1. It's absolutely wild. We're basically going to see what Mark Robins is going to do with Pep's tactical masterclass and see how far he can take Coventry. It's going to be difficult. This tactic is meant for top sides only. And obviously Coventry might do very well season number 1 in the Championship, but when they get into the Premier League, it's going to be very difficult. And I have no idea how this is going to go, and it's going to be quite a fun little experiment as well. So if you guys can, make sure to smash the like button as well. Coventry fans, if you're watching this in 3 hours after this is released and it's not gone so well, I feel so bad, but I hope you've got promoted. And to be honest, I hope Luton have as well. I honestly don't mind which one of you get promoted. I think both of you are a fantastic story. But Coventry fans, if you're watching this and you've been promoted, congratulations. If you've not been promoted, commiserations. Use this, you're going to get promoted in this, aren't you? So use this as your happiness, and will hopefully take you to absolute glory in 5 years with Pep tactics. But without further ado, let's show you the first year. Let's go forward 12 months. Let's, get to present day and show you Coventry hopefully lifting the Sky Bet Championship trophy. Like I said then, if you guys can quickly just make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below on, if you're watching this before the playoff final, who you think is going to win. If you're watching it after, what was the best moment of the final? Because I'd like to know you guys' thoughts on how it all went. So get that down in the comments below, and if you can, make sure as well to follow on all these 4 wonderful things: Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of it. Do it on everything because it helps me out massively, and you guys' support has been crazy. We're nearly on at 1,100 subs, and we hit 1,000 subs like 8 days ago, hence why the banner's still up, and I keep forgetting to take it down. But honestly, a massive thank you to every single one of you. I can reveal we managed to come second in the Championship on 91 points. Norwich ran away with it, which obviously on FM they are very good, but in real life not very good, which is very interesting to see. They're doing well on FM. You can see we were pretty much first, second, third, the top 3 all season, so definitely deserved to be promoted. And Luton down in 10th place. So your rivals today nowhere near. Coventry tip top, and they've done very well as well. Obviously the tactic itself is very difficult, and you guys might be wondering how on earth I have set this up. So what I've done is I've got Mark Robins as the assistant manager. I've moved him to my club using the in-game editor, made him back as the assistant manager, and locked him here for the foreseeable future. So he's in charge of the transfers and contracts as well. Everything is Mark Robins. He's in charge of the media, although that really matters on FM. He's in charge of the training, and he's also in charge of the matches as well. So Mark Robins is basically the manager. I am basically the director of football. If you've ever seen a Clates video, it's pretty much how he does that, the same sort of style. In terms of players doing very well this season, it is the Swedish king, Victor Gyökeres. He's done fantastic in real life, and he's done brilliant for us in this formation as well. Maybe the Championship Haaland, I suppose. 33 goals in 46 appearances. He's done very well. He's 6'2", and he's got some fantastic stats in there as well. And he really does suit a lone striker formation. Casey Palmer, 14 goals, 16 assists. Jamie Allen, 13 goals, 7 assists. Sean Maguire, 6 goals, 2 assists. 2 goals, 8 assists from Ben Sheaf from, I'm guessing he played in DM as well. So fair play to Big Ben. In terms of the data hub, we are looking at 2.28 goals per game. Conceding 1.22, I expect that conceded goals to be very high next season. First season in the Premier League, Mark Robins, he's got £35 million to spend, and he's trying to bring in Alex Scott. Fair play. If you can bring in Alex Scott, Mark, you're one of us. You're an FM guy. That would be an unbelievable sign. And finances-wise, this is also going to shoot right up. Coventry are going to be sorted, and obviously in real life, this is known as the most expensive game in history of football. So possibly finances could be absolutely sweet as of 6 PM on the day this releases. It's a really difficult video to record because I don't know if people watching this that are Coventry fans are going to be happy or really devastated. So again, I hope it's going good for you, and I hope it's all been a good day, and at least a good day out on the progress that Coventry have made in the last 12 months. So if we just look, this is pretty much their history in real life. If we go to the history bit, think literally first in League One in 1920, 16 for the Championship, 12 for the Championship, and to now be fighting for promotion to the Premier League is wild. So a massive fair play to Coventry. But that's enough waffling about this current season. We've got promoted. It's now time for the Premier League. How are Coventry going to do? We've got 5 years from this point onwards because the first years are given. We're going to win the league with Pep Guardiola tactic in. So let's go forward 5 whole years and see how we can do with Coventry a year at a time. Well, one season into the Mark Robins ex-Pep experiment, and you know what? Halfway through the season, looking like a mid-table club, eventually caught up to them, but had a very long spell down in 17th place, and that's where they finished 5 points clear of Everton, clear of Sheffield United, clear of Nottingham Forest. A decent season, 17th for Coventry. I mean, Victor Villolquez was fantastic again. Oni Valakari is a Finnish player that's been signed from Paphos. Who on earth are you? I mean, fair play. A very good season in the Premier League. 10 goals and 9 assists. I've got a cat on the lurch and she's trying to jump up, so we'll ignore the cat. We've got Matt Gooden here, 10 goals and 7 assists. At 32 years of age, he's been here since League One. Fair play to him. He's worked his way up from non-league football, and now look at him. Matt Gooden, 10 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League. Tahith Chong, unbelievable signing as a United fan. I do like big Tahith. 29 games, 5 goals, 6 assists for Tahith is very good to see. Elias Ben Hassani, I guess, again, is another new signing. Free contract from RKC Valajic. 4 goals, 6 assists in that cam role again. Data hub wise, yeah, goals conceded is an issue. 2.74 goals conceded, but scoring just enough. What was the goal difference? -45. Again, complete experiment this is. I mean, in terms of a warning, I gave a lot of warning in the tactic video itself. This tactic is not meant for clubs that just get promoted, for clubs that are going to be struggling down at the bottom. It somehow worked. I'm honestly surprised we weren't instantly relegated on 6 points. I'm actually quite happy with how the tactic has performed. I mean, in terms of the tactic itself, you would take off step up more ideally in this situation, but it's not a true tactic test if we do that. I haven't actually gone through the tactic, so it's a sweeper keeper on attack in goal. Ball playing defender on the right centre back, dribble more, stay wider. Same on the left centre back. Ball playing defender in the middle with no further instructions. 2 Segundo Volantes just in front, both with tackle harder. An inside forward on attack on right wing, roam from position, tackle harder, with an attacking midfielder on the right next to him with take more risks, roam from position, moving the channels and tackle harder. So them two will interchange quite a lot. The attacking midfielder on attack is going to be getting into the box, driving in, take more risks, roam from position and tackle harder. And a winger on support with tackle harder as well, the Jack Grealish role. And a complete forward on attack up front with tackle harder. The Haaland role, or now as we call it, the Victor Villolquez role. In possession, it's a positive mentality, playing fairly wide, playing out of defence, underlap left and right, work the ball into the box on a slightly higher tempo while being more expressive. Counter press, distribute quickly, take short kicks, high press much more often, and step up more. And I think that step up mark could be what sort of kills the tactic when you're using a lower downside. So if you guys are plugging in this tactic, make sure you do have a look at that and maybe take that off. But as I said, this is also sort of a tactic test at the same time. And as for you guys don't know as well, this save file will be available for you guys to download in my Discord link. So all you got to do, go into the description, find the Discord link. This Coventry save file will be available. So anyone who wants to pick this up from season number 5, it'll be available down there soon. That's all to move into Patreon. So get in while you can in the Discord file. It's absolutely free to join. So feel free to come over and do that one. But we're going to go forward now a couple of years to season number 3 and see how things have got on under Mark Robins and Pep Guardiola. Well, season 3, this is an interesting thing to see. It's the Championship playoffs and they've won it. Woo! I mean, how have we ended up in the Championship? It must have been second season syndrome for Coventry in the Premier League. They ended up coming 18th, which isn't even that bad of a season. 26 points, minus 53 goal difference may have contributed slightly to the fact that they have been relegated. Just 26 points is a rough tally, but back on the first time of asking, 82 points and playoff final champions. It's a great omen for what's to come, hopefully today, for you Coventry fans. A 4-2 victory. We'll say it's against Luton. It's against West Brom. It's Salah? What's Salah doing here? Oh my God, he's come from Luton as well. He's actually an Arsenal player. Okay. Signing for 4.9 million. He's got 15 goals and got 7 assists this season. Victor Yorkes is still here. 27 goals and 10 assists. Salah coming through with 19 goals, 8 assists. Harry Wilson, an absolute coup. 12 goals, 13 assists as the right wing is a fantastic signing. Oni Vadkari, the Finnish geezer, is still here. 10 goals, 11 assists. And Hwang Hee-chan from Wolves, of all places, is still here with 6 goals and 10 assists. Ben Sheaf is doing bits still. Gustavo Hamer, I believe, is the captain in real life. This guy's got 4 goals, 4 assists, still at the club. Played 31, 50-odd games in the Premier League for Coventry. So fair play to Hamer. He's on loan at West Ham, which is a bit weird. I don't think that was meant to happen. I don't know where that's happened. But he's here now and he's doing absolute bits. I mean, back in the Premier League is good to see. Mark Robins has obviously had a little bit of an issue, but got us back to the big time, which is wonderful. 40 million in the bank. The finances are looking tasty, which is wonderful to see. It's a bit of a shame nothing's been done to the youth facilities or training facilities, but I'm sure if you guys pick up this save, you can do that. And I'm just saying as well, these kits are fantastic. I'm a huge fan of all 3. So Coventry City, you've done yourself well on the kits. We're going to go now, season 5. How far can we get? Are we going to stay in the Premier League? Am I going to leave you guys with a safe file where Coventry are a Premier League side? God, do I hope for it. So let's get there now. Season 5. Have a little look. This is a slightly shorter rebuild than I usually do. If it's your first time on the channel, please make sure to subscribe. We released a Southampton rebuild video on Wednesday, just gone, which has gone down an absolute treat. And that's the normal sort of style I do, about 35 minutes, a 5-year proper rebuild. And if you guys are looking for more of them, there'll be both the teams relegated from the Premier League coming up in this upcoming week. And they'll be carrying on all summer as well, because I am not planning on slowing down. We've hit a K subs. It's now time to aim for 10k, 100k, a million. We're taking over the FM scene. I mean, that's going to be a bit difficult, but we're going to have some good fun with it, and I'm trying to make content a full-time career. So make sure if you are here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because around 80% of you are not subscribed. But Coventry City, 2028, 13th in the Premier League. If I gave you that right now, Coventry fans, you'd be taking that. I'm telling you now, you'd be all over it. Well, Victor Yorkes is still here as well. I hope I've not butchered his name too much. Scoring 140 goals in 283 games. He's worth £30 million. He's an absolute demon. I know he's the star boy in real life, and he's fantastic here as well. And this random Finnish geezer, Oni Valkari, has literally been in Finland, Norway and Cyprus his whole career. And he's had an absolute wonderful story here in the Premier League. I mean, last season, how did things go? Obviously, didn't win the league. I mean, that's an absolute shocker if you ask me. Didn't even come in the top 3. But did come 16th on 31 points. And this season with a massive increase, 14-point increase is great to see. Spending 44 million this season. Diego Montero's coming from Leeds, quite a good signing. Charlie Webster, Hyelde from Leeds as well. Tommy Stepford has also come in terms of players leaving the club. I don't know many of these players. Gustavo Hamer has left, which is shocking to see from him. Christopher Fireman. They've got a Fireman. They've got a Heskey. Jaden Heskey's here as well. And he can also sort of play up front. Please don't tell me that's Heskey's son. Is it actually? Oh my God, it's Heskey's son. Heskey's son has returned. Oh my God. Who knew Heskey had a son that played for Man City? Jaden Heskey is here at Coventry. Fair enough. Santiago Heze, I've since joined as well, as a fantastic young talent. Anton Tasranenko as well, looking very good. Ukrainian centre attacking midfielder. And Josef Nonge Buende, a Belgian DM, also looks fantastic. So a really good squad actually. You've got some decent talent here, some decent potential. The age range of the squad maybe could do with a few more wonder kids in it. Looking at the development centre, there's a few decent players in there, but I'll be trying to get a few more wonder kids in. I'm trying to get them sort of 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds in, because you're slowly getting towards an aging squad. So if you are going to pick up this save, that's what I would do. Coventry 13th in the Premier League after 5 seasons. Mark Robins, Pep Guardiola, the X, the combination we all knew we needed, have absolutely smashed it. If you guys could also smash it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you next time.